It's the first election since the deaths of both Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha, the two big superstars from the cine world in Tamil Nadu politics. And it's the first election that's going to happen since their deaths. And this was perhaps a question that was going to come up. Who is MGR's real successor? We'll get to that in a moment. But the person who has claimed to be MGR's successor, actor turned politician Kamal Haasan, is actually sending repeated political feelers to another superstar turned Neta, Rajinikanth. Kamal has claimed he's a good friend of Rajini, and if they join hands in politics, they will be happy. Kamal has emphasized his stand for the second straight day, seeking a superstar alliance with Rajinikanth. Kamal Haasan yesterday said that if ideologies match, then he's ready to shed ego for the benefit of the people of Tamil Nadu. Kamal Haasan added that it is up to Rajinikanth, who is about to float his own political party, to decide about the alliance. Speaking on Rajini's spiritual politics ideology, Kamal said that unlike Rajini, he does not have to search for spirituality. Remember, this comes at a time when Rajinikanth is going to make an official announcement on his new political party on New Year's Day and launch his party in January.
ஓப்பனாக தாங்க ஒப்பந்தம், அந்த ரகசியமே ஒன்றுமே கிடையாது. நல்ல நண்பர்கள், இதிலும் இணைய முடிந்தால் சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கு. ஒரு ஃபோன் போட்டால் கிடைக்கக்கூடியவர்கள் தான் இருவருமே, ஒருவருக்கு ஒருவர். அதில் நாங்கள் என்ன வேணுமோ உதவி செய்ய முடிந்தால் உதவி செய்வோம் ஒருவருக்கு ஒருவர். அது ஒத்து வந்ததென்றால் கொள்கைப்படியும் மக்களுக்கு நன்மை பயக்கும் என்றால் எந்த ஈகோவையும் விட்டு கொடுத்துட்டு நாங்கள் ஒத்துழைப்போம் என்பது ஏற்கனவே சொன்னது தான். புதுசாக ஒன்றும் சொல்ல வேண்டியது இல்லைங்க. ஆன்மீகத்தை நோக்கி நான் போக வேண்டியதில்லை, அதுவும் இங்கே நோக்கி வர வேண்டியதில்லை. மக்களிடத்தில் ஆன்மீகம் இருக்கிறதுனா அதுவும் என் வாழ்வில் ஒரு அங்கமாகத்தான் இருக்கும். அது எனக்கு தேவையா இல்லையா என்பது என்னுடைய பிரச்சனை தானே தவிர, மக்களுக்கு ஆன்மீகம் வேணும்னா ஆன்மீகம் அவர்கள் அதை பழகிக்கொண்டு தான் இருப்பார்கள்.
And in the middle of these feelers between Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth, the question that has erupted from the soil of Tamil Nadu is who takes the place of the unforgettable and original superstar turned Neta, M.G. Ramachandran. What was his legacy, and why are both Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth invoking the great MGR in this all-important election ahead? Take a look. This answers your question. In 1972, MGR walked out of the DMK, turning his erstwhile film industry colleague, fellow DMK leader and friend Karunanidhi into a lifelong rival. MGR knew he was too big to play number two to anyone else, so he founded the AIADMK to take on his former party, triggering a vicious and enduring political binary in Tamil Nadu politics. Just 5 years after he founded the AIADMK, MGR stormed to power in 1977, decimating the DMK and becoming India's first cinema superstar to become a chief minister. MGR would lead his party to thumping victories in 1980 and then again in 1984. In between, in 1982, fellow film star and protege J. Jayalalitha would join the party and take over the reins of the AIADMK in 1987 when MGR died aged 70 from kidney failure. MGR's funeral and Samadhi at Chennai's Marina Beach remain the most iconic events in Tamil Nadu politics. It is MGR's position as a cultural icon in Tamil Nadu and the fact that he's regarded as one of the most influential actors of Indian cinema which explains why there's a war now over his legacy. With superstar Kamal Haasan using his on and off-screen proximity to MGR in the past as a platform to suggest that Kamal is MGR's true successor.
இல்லை, யாரை பற்றி சொல்கிறீங்க? எம்ஜிஆர் அவர்களை பற்றி சொல்கிறீர்களா, என்னை பற்றி சொல்கிறீங்களா? சரி, என்ன ரெண்டும் கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரே இனத்தை சேர்ந்தவர்கள் தான். நடிகர் இனம் என்று சொல்லிக் கொண்டால் அதையும் பார்க்க வருவாங்க, அதை தாண்டியும் பார்ப்பார்கள். அப்படி பார்த்ததனால் தான் அவர் புரட்சி தலைவரானார்.
Unsurprisingly, the AIADMK has rudely dismissed Kamal's attempt to own the MGR legacy.
The people can say their personal name.
Okay.
But as a party, ADMK only is having the right. So, totally, Tamil Nadu people mind is Kamal is totally an opportunist.
The MGR factor has been unignorable in Tamil Nadu's new superstar politics, with even Rajinikanth compelled to invoke the yesteryear star.
சத்தியமாக யாரோ எம்ஜிஆர் ஆக முடியாது. எம்ஜிஆர் ஒரு யுக புருஷர். ஆனால் அவர் கொடுத்த அந்த நல்லாட்சி, அந்த ஏழைகளுக்கான ஆட்சி, சாமானிய மக்களுக்கான ஆட்சி, மத்தியஸ்தர குடும்பங்களுக்கான ஆட்சி என்னால கொடுக்க முடியுங்கிற நம்பிக்கை எனக்கு இருக்கு. தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு ஒரு தலைமை தேவை, ஒரு தலைவன் தேவை. அந்த இடத்தை நான் ஏற்படுத்த நான் வர்றேன்.
The war over MGR isn't surprising, especially when you remember that this will be the first election in the state since the passing away of sinister politicians Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi. And that's why the ghosts of icons past are alive and well on the campaign trail. MGR would be smiling, perhaps with his iconic victory gesture. Bureau Report, India Today. So who is MGR's true successor? Is it Kamal? Is it Rajni? Is it somebody else? Is it possible for anyone to be a true successor of someone with the towering stature of MGR is the question we're asking. Very quick discussion. Muralidharan Sivalingam, supporter of the AIADMK, but I want to start with C. Rajshekharan, who's an advocate and founder of The Voice of Tamil Nadu, and he's an analyst and commentator. Mr. Rajshekharan, is it blasphemy to say who is the real true successor of MGR? Not in politics, because Tamil Nadu, we've seen, has lots of superstars. Kamal is saying, I am the true successor. Rajni is saying, I will lead like MGR. What do you think?
I totally second the opinion of superstar Rajinikanth, because nobody can become like MGR. They can attempt to follow the footsteps of MGR and do some good service, which Madam Jayalalitha, late Chief Minister Jayalalitha, did to the people of Tamil Nadu. We should not forget that.
Yeah.
Because today, the ADMK has been ruling the state for the last 10 years. 2011, they came to power. Again, second consecutive term, they won the elections only because of the welfare schemes, which was paved the way by Purachi Talaivar MGR, the midday meal scheme, which was originally initiated by late Kamaraj. So Kamaraj midday meal became MGR Sattunavutittam, and later on Jayalalitha came in. She took charge and she followed the welfare schemes and all the people schemes in the footsteps of Purachi Talaivar MGR. So nobody away from or apart from AIADMK, which can claim the legacy.
Okay.
But as rightly said by Mr. Rajinikanth, nobody can become like MGR. They can at least try and follow his footsteps and achieve what all he had did to an extent possible. So that was very fair comment and a fair statement from superstar Rajinikanth. And what Kamal Haasan aspires or wish is definitely cannot even.
So Rajinikanth has said that nobody can assume the mantle of MGR but aspire to be like him. Kamal Haasan has said, I am the true successor of MGR. I grew up in his lap. Muralidharan, the AIADMK must be quite annoyed with this legacy war that's on outside of the AIADMK for the person who founded the party that you support, especially at a time when there is this void in politics. And you've got these two big superstars coming in now.
And that's a good sign to indicate that ADMK is all about, good governance. Whatever these people are trying to do today, it shows and confirms what's been people's mind of Tamil Nadu. And and it's no surprise. And even today, if you ask vote in the name of MGR, there are few people who will come and vote for you. So that's a legacy they all want to claim and pile on to. But just like what Rajinikanth said, nobody can emulate MGR. He's a legend on his own. And with all that, I think Kamal Haasan probably is getting little desperate, because we know that he doesn't have the money backing or the infrastructure to contest in all 234 seats.
Okay.
So he's probably trying to pile on to either Rajinikanth or some other party. And it's all wishful thinking. That's all I can say.
Rajshekharan, two questions. One, Is it a sign of desperation that you're seeing certain people invoking MGR? The fact that MGR cannot be ignored, you have to mention him somewhere in your campaign. And two, very importantly, it's been 33 years since MGR's death. How much of an appeal does the legacy of MGR still have with the electorate in Tamil Nadu? I'm asking you because a lot of people will be wondering, you know, he's a yesteryear's politician. For the young voter base of Tamil Nadu, is MGR still a big draw?
Shiv, you raised a very interesting and pertinent question. I don't deny that. See, I'll tell you, MGR's legacy, MGR's most successful symbol was two leaves. The two leaves matters a lot in the rural Tamil Nadu. For example, you take down south, you take central Tamil Nadu, and you take Theni, this even West Tamil Nadu, where MGR himself had claimed he is from the western belt of Tamil Nadu, the Kongu belt. So, being the case, the two-leaf symbol is very, very crucial.
Right.
Whoever sustains to continue with the two-leaf symbol, if the ADMK is going to contest, definitely, I'm hypothetically saying, yes, of course, the ADMK owns the two-leaf symbol today, as on date. But a lot of legal battle ahead. I don't know what is going to happen to the 11 MLAs case in the Honorable Supreme Court.
Yeah.
The verdict
Okay.
is expected.
Take this call.
And the two-leaf symbol case in the Election Commission. All this put together, I don't know what is going to pan out in the future.
Okay.
I mean, keeping this in mind, I would say MGR's legacy can be claimed by anybody because he was an icon by himself.
I just
No
want to
doubt
end
about
this.
it.
Okay,
But-
this is a discussion that's going to go on. I'm sure that MGR is going to be invoked again and again over the last 6 months. Just leaving my viewers with a small anecdote. I was 7 years old in Chennai, the city where I grew up in, when MGR passed away in 87. And I have an enduring memory in my mind of sitting on my father's shoulders near the Marina Beach and watching those massive crowds that had assembled there for his funeral. Absolutely unforgettable sight. As a young boy, I had never seen such large crowds before. So that legacy is something that's very much still there in people's minds. Thank you very much, Mr. Muralidharan and Rajshekharan, for joining me on this video.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.